with cinema.
Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead. With me is Par the Collector. Oh, I introduced you this time. My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Man, that's cool. I am part of the collector, though.
Yeah.
So that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing the Formidable Beast anymore, man. I even came up with another alias and everything for it.
You can just do your aliases.
You want me to?
Go
It's
ahead.
a good one. It's a Don Par Delanucci. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
It's fucking clean. It's going on a t-shirt.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Formidable Beast.
No?
It was fun at first, but it's not what I wanted it to be.
Well, you're still lifting and shit. So.
Yeah. I go to the gym and I lift weights. I'm not being super strict on my diet like I was
Right.
for reasons, but I still love lifting weights. That's what I was thinking about turning it into, is just like a fitness channel where I just show you lifting weights.
I love that idea, but let's take it up a notch.
What's that?
Let's get you on full fucking PEDs. Let's get you straight human growth hormones shot directly into your fucking quads every day.
Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm trying to get money to pay for it.
Get you 450 pounds of fucking pure muscle. You're just eating nothing but beef and fucking, I don't know what else Arnold Schwarzenegger did during the 70s, but we'll follow that regimen and just get you fucking yacked, dude. That's what we should do.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm going for. That shit's expensive.
Have you lifting fucking fridges
Yeah.
and power lifting, just like redonkulous.
Yeah, I want people to like,
Then we can do this podcast, and when we get big, then you can be my security on top of it.
yeah, definitely.
You'll just be like, yeah, my boy over here squats 500, so you can fuck with me if you want to. It's not
500, that's not even a lot. Like, if you bench 500.
It's not a lot?
No.
That's not a lot? That shows you how much I don't lift weight anymore, bro.
500 is like a dude at the gym that has been lifting for a few years.
A few years?
Yeah.
Damn. So it's like 1,000? Is that a lot?
Yeah, 1,000's a lot,
All right,
obviously.
1,000 pounds. Like,
But like the 700-800 range, that's where the monsters live. Yeah.
that makes my back hurt just thinking about that.
Yeah, Steve-O always sends me stuff, like little Instagrams of like 17-year-old kids picking up 800 pounds. And I'm like, the fuck? Like,
It's the steroids in the meat.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
it's coming through.
They're genetically enhanced, these new kids.
Yeah.
And these old fuckers like us, we're still off breast milk and like, just half the roided up chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
Shit, we're being taken out by the T-800s, bro. We're the old models.
Yeah, they're not actually people. They're just robots sent from the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, we usually don't bullshit before the movie, but
Yeah, what movie are we doing? Because we have two to do.
Summer of 84.
Summer of 84, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to fucking give you a preamble. I fucking like this one, dude.
Hell yeah.
You're starting to take this shit serious. I appreciate that. Like we're through Trolls 2. We're through all the dumb shit. Like you're giving me an actual good movie.
Dumb shit.
You gave me a good one last time. I fucked with Harsh Times.
Yep.
I fucked with that a lot. We discussed it. I fucked with this one too. At first, like I have to say there are some characteristics of it that I feel like are definitely copied.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool. It was nostalgic, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it's that's why I like it so much, is obviously most people watch Stranger Things.
I was just about to say, bro, even the fucking theme music, I was like, did they really just like take the cast of Stranger Things? Because I've never watched Stranger Things.
You haven't?
And I know everybody out there is going to be like, what a fucking piece of shit. You don't watch Stranger Things. I'm not into it, man. Like, I watched one episode with my old lady, and, it was cool. I was like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it's about. But I don't know, man.
Stranger Things is like a light version of this movie, even though this movie came out after Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's got like a Goonies vibe, 80s. It was very nostalgic. Like I said, man, even the cars, the way the kids were dressing, and it was shot well.
Mhm.
And like I didn't notice any fuck ups, like a cell phone being wiped out or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like
It's a legit movie.
it was a good period movie. And like I said, it really flipped the serial killer thing. Like you think you know what's going on the whole time. You know what I mean?
That's why I like this movie. Is you're not
Yeah.
like, I like figuring out movies before they end to try
Right.
and
Yeah. Because we think we're smarter than the writers.
yeah, exactly. But this one took me for a spin.
I love the twist. I don't want to just jump into it right now at the beginning, but like it was directed by 3 guys. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, and I can't pronounce any of their fucking names.
Yeah, they are some fucking terrible
Francisco
names.
Samard, Anork Whistle,
Whistle, that was all I understood out of the
and
whole
then
fucking
I
thing.
guess it's her brother, Johann Carl Whistle.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm sorry if I butchered those names.
Those
like,
guys fucking they did their thing though.
Yeah.
I don't know if did they write it too?
No, Matt was or writer was Matt Leslie and Stephen J. Smith.
Yeah, those guys can fucking write. It
I
was a
need to
good
get
job.
my fucking glasses prescription renewed.
You know, the great thing about this movie, I thought, was the fact that they picked the time where serial killers were just starting to get like traction, and that the fact that this kid was like already infatuated with conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Because there were kids in the 80s that I'm sure were just like him, like just constantly thinking Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster and shit like that, and Roswell and aliens and all kinds of shit.
Kids
like
love
that.
getting into conspiracies. I used to watch conspiracy like UFO stuff all the
Yeah,
time
and
as a
like
kid.
it takes you back to like E.T. and just like Men in Black. You know what I mean? Just like all this other shit that brings you to it. But I thought it was like I said, they pulled different elements from other shit, but like I thought it was pretty good in the fact that they kept it original too.
Yeah, they have the aesthetic from other like 80s throwback movies,
But they made it their own.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. So, what is this movie even about? We keep throwing around.
Oh yeah. It's about a kid, just a normal kid, and it's set in 1984. Summer in 1984. Everybody's out of school. He's got 3 best friends. Like I said, it's got a very Stand By Me, fucking Goonies like type situation. It's just a cul-de-sac. Everybody lives down the street or across the street from everybody, and they all get out there and they play manhunt. And you just got a paper route. The start of the movie is very. I loved how they told the story, how they pushed, like it kind of narrated it through the newspaper headlines.
Mhm.
Thought that was really cool. And it's about a kid missing from like 2 or 3 towns over,
Yeah,
not very
something
far,
like that,
you
yeah.
know, in the same state, whatever. And everybody noticed that like every summer, like 1 or 2 kids, and it's all teenage boys between the ages of 12 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid that delivers the paper every day, like he delivers it at the same houses, and he notices his neighbor across the street is just a little creepy. Not so much that you just like don't go around.
I didn't find him creepy. I thought he was like a
Oh
nice.
man, that first scene, I was like, oh, dude, something's fucked up about this guy. Anytime you ever go into a basement for any reason with somebody, for one, if it's not your house, you should already feel uneasy
Yeah.
because you don't just ask people to go in your basement. If that's where you chilling,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, that's one thing. But like, first of all, this is a teenage boy and this is a grown ass man, not 20 years old. Like I'm a big brother figure. Like you're a grown fucking man. You're somebody's father. Like that old. But anyways, you're helping him move something down to that basement, and he doesn't turn one fucking light on. Run. You run as fast as you possibly can away from that situation because he has a fucking basement full of children.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Something's going on down there. Somebody's tied up. Whatever the fuck.
There was a creepy scene where he was like, I think he was mowing his lawn and kids were playing, and he just like stops. And
No, he's not
stares.
mowing his lawn. He's just out there.
Oh, he's just
He's
out
just
there.
sitting on the fucking stoop, fucking drinking a beer, just like, yeah.
Just
play,
watching it
kids.
again. That's one part where I was like, it's a little
That's
weird.
the creepiest shit ever. He gives them all the front. He's like, hey, I got fucking ice pops, kids. The tube things.
Mm-hmm.
Kids come over and they're all like, yeah. He's like, yeah, fucking having kids. It's hot out there. Having fun,
And then,
And then, dude, how do you say the guy wasn't creepy? The first thing he says to him, 15, fuck. It's the best time of your life. Wish I could just freeze you right there at that age.
I guess there are moments where it's
Moments?
That's where it teeters for me. Is sometimes you're like, this
At
guy
first, I was like,
seems-
fuck, it's a little cheesy, like, because this
Yeah.
kid should have known. But, like, then it explains how the kid's got all those clippings in his room and he's, like, infatuated with conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, he would find this guy a little more
Mhm.
out of place than most. you
And
know?
his accusations are so childish, like they
Exactly.
hold no weight.
And all of his friends are like, you remember when you said that they were mind controlling in the fucking chicken nuggets or whatever? They gave him like 5 different things, examples of when he's like said, no, it's true. I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you're not sure about
Right.
this movie, and that's what's great about it.
Because any kid you know what I mean, can feel creeped out in the right setting.
Exactly.
And there was, like I said, there was plenty of hints in that first scene that he's like, oh, I forgot to pay you. Why don't you just come inside for the money? Nah, bro, why don't you just go get it and bring that shit out to me? Because I'm on a paper route and you owe me. Like, now I'm not going in your fucking house. But as I said, that's why it's a period movie. Because in the 80s, kids didn't really have, you know what I mean? Like, even when horrible shit went on, people didn't just tell their kids,
Yeah.
which is probably why a lot of people got murdered because, like, hey, kids, don't fucking trust strangers.
Yeah, it's a different time. Even when we were kids, I'm
Exactly,
sure
you
you
know
went
what I mean?
outside
Like,
playing.
I remember I was probably like 10, 11 years old before my parents ever gave me like a safe word. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody you don't know tells you that I'm hurt or something's wrong and you need to come with them, like, you need to have this word to let them know that it's okay.
Mhm.
I've told them this word, And I remember I was like, X-Men. My mom was like, that's kind of like, my dad's like, fuck it, X-Men. Nobody's fucking taking us anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, because he's that guy. But yeah, like, we did come in. Like, people didn't lock their houses and shit. And then, what happens? Fucking shit goes wrong. People start robbing people. Life gets fucked up. There's worse
Yeah.
people out there now.
Mhm.
But that's what I'm saying, all that. But that's why I was like, it borderline on the cheesy for a while, but it was good writing because it kept you going. I liked the camaraderie between the kids. It was interesting. The one kid, he's like a badass, wearing like he's into metal and he's just fucking horny as shit all the time, just like humping his friends. The shit was a little gay for me, but he
I
kept it
think
moving.
they captured how kids really are at that age very well.
For real, just like hormones shooting out of their bodies,
Mhm.
and just like right there before life really has to get serious. It was cool. I like the period. I like the year they went for and that time.
Yeah. So this kid is accusing his neighbor
Right.
of being the murderer. He's coming up with all these crazy ass
He gets his
accusations.
friends in on the action, and they're studying him, and like they're like writing shit down, taking notes, stakeouts, and stuff. And the one kid, he's really smart. Of course, you have to have the nerd in every '80s movie. There's the nerd, there's the cool badass guy,
Mhm.
which is like the Judd Nelson of the group, and then you got the big fat kid. You always gotta have a fat kid in there. Goonies has a fat
Always.
kid. They got a fat kid. I'm probably sure. I've never watched Stranger Things, like I said, but
He's
probably
not fat, but he's a chubby kid. Like,
yeah, exactly. There's got to be some out of you know what I mean.
yeah.
That kid got fucked over. I felt bad for that little guy.
Why?
The big kid?
Mhm.
You don't feel bad for him?
Oh, in the movie.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking
like-
about Stranger Things. Like something
Oh,
happened to
no,
that
no,
kid
no.
in real life. Like, what happened?
Oh, no. I wouldn't know if there was because I don't watch it.
Yeah.
But, yo, what
Dude,
is it?
everybody got kind of fucked over in this movie. I feel bad
No,
for.
not the other two. Not the nerd and the Judd Nelson. They kind of got away.
Yeah.
Just because they were like, yeah, fuck our friends. Turn the radio off. Go home. Spoilers, obviously. But, dude, I didn't know this movie was so fucking new, dude. This movie came out last year.
Yep.
And it won, like, what, Sundance or some shit?
Mhm.
Good movie.
You can thank Mick. He posted.
Shout out to Mick, man.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, he posted it on Facebook or posted it on my Facebook.
I thought I had seen it somewhere. Yeah, that's probably what it was on the
he's-
gram.
He's like, hey, I don't usually talk about movies like this, but this was so good, I need to tell people. And I'm like, sure, I'll check it out.
Well, I told you I already liked the movie Disturbia a lot.
Mhm.
Shia, that's one of his better movies in my opinion, and it had some of that in it, which I loved.
Definitely.
And he wasn't on house arrest or anything, but I loved the kids aspect, like how they were just like, I don't know, it was such a good period piece, man. The setting and the year that it happened. Like,
It has a really, really good aesthetic.
and that's when the 80s was like when serial killer movies started getting made, like Friday the 13th and Halloween and shit like that. The early 80s, early mid 80s, like that's when shit started getting that era of it. And serial killers like Manson and all them were like getting like televised and shit. So I don't know, man. I dig the movie in general, to be honest. But the whole movie, the kids are just like the one kid, the main kid. I don't know why I can't think of his name or whatever.
It's fresher for you than it is for me. I've only seen it the one time.
I don't know. It's like fucking Johnny or Peter or some shit. I don't know, man.
But I
I'm
was
gonna call
like,
him Little Johnny, but like,
I was so excited to give you this that when it came in the mail, I pretty much gave it to you like a couple
yeah,
days
dude, I
later.
took the shit out of the wrapper. I was like, fuck, I hope Greg's watched this. Like, he's fucking giving it to me.
We rented it on Amazon because I was just curious, and then
Yeah.
when I got it, I just get because I wanted to have a copy of it myself anyway.
It was a good pick, dude. It was a real good pick. Anyways,
So spoilers, was the kid right? What happened?
yes, he was, dude. He was right. And everybody's like, you're fucking wrong. This guy, because he is a cop,
Yeah.
and that's why I said it was very well written, man, by those two guys, because he did such a good job. And even the kid says he's a fucking cop. He knows how to get rid of evidence. He knows how to plant evidence. He knows how to change shit, get rid of shit, so you're not going to be able to just catch him like he's Joe Blow. And he even pins it on a fucking guy, like a fucking college professor or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And says he's and it's the same day that the kid finds one of the T-shirts of one of the kids that got murdered.
In his shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is so and so's. And then he notices that kid's picture in this guy's fucking house. Once again, first scene. While he's waiting on the guy to get the money, he comes back and he just notices that. He's like, wow, you got a big family. He's like, number one part, the best part of it, don't ever let them live close to you. Assuming that I have a big family, but they all live all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So you could kind of disregard it. Maybe you don't. But yeah, it just comes back that when they're in his house, he looks and it's like it's like all the kids are pictures of them before they got killed. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking creepy.
it's the creepiest shit ever. And they're all in nice frames. And it's just fucked up. Like, you go into there and they have the tub and the kids look down in the basement. They finally bust open because you notice that again. Once again, if you go into someone's basement and they don't turn a fucking light on for you, you run. But if some reason you're like, oh, maybe the light's down at the bottom of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he plans on turning a light on. And you do finally see a little bit of light somehow down there. And you notice that they have a locked door in that basement. You fucking run as fast as you humanly can.
You gotta figure out what it is.
And this kid gets his father's case. His father's a cameraman for the local news station. And he's like, don't touch my camera ever. Touch my fucking camera. I'll get fired. Which, by the way, the dad was such a bad, good actor. I've seen him in other stuff. He usually has like small, like other shit, but like he was funny as fuck. The look he gives right when they're in the police station, because like, okay, I'm skipping ahead, but anyways, they get down in the basement. It's the last ditch effort. We don't know where the fuck this guy is. He's at the thing, and the kid with the nerd is there watching him at the parade or whatever, and it's in honoring him for catching this serial killer.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, the pickaxe and the shovels are for a beach restoration. Like, he's clean, man. I'm turning my shit off. I'm going home.
Yep.
And he goes and finds the other kid. Well, the kid's watching from the bus stop to see if they see his car come home. Well, the nerd goes and gets that kid, and he's like, hey, man, your parents fighting again? Yeah. Can I stay at your house? Yeah. Turns his radio off, and they just say, fuck these guys that are in this serial killer's house, because they think he's clean, right?
Yeah.
So they go down. They finally, the Judd Nelson of the movie, the badass kid, he teaches them how to pick a lock. And they go into the basement, pick the lock. He's got his dad's camera, and the fat kid's got the camera. Turn the camera on. Boom. Why the fuck does this dude have all this shit from 1958 in here? Why has he preserved his fucking childhood room? That's creepy. So that just goes into the backstory of how fucked up this dude really is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, move past the creepiness. Holy shit, there's a bathroom attached. Goes in there, flashes above. You see pictures of this kid fucking tied up, getting tortured and shit, which I can assume is him being tortured. Then they look down, and he's decomposing in the fucking tub.
Yeah.
The guy's literally liquefying kids in a bathtub. So I don't know what all the dirt was all about. I guess it was for the beach restoration. But they throw you off with that the whole fucking movie. He just keeps buying hundreds of pounds of dirt.
Yeah, he buys things to like
week.
throw people
And
off.
he's just gardening all the fucking time. Like,
Right.
You know, it leads to that he's burying these kids in the fucking yard. Well, they go dig the yard up. There's nothing down there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, fast forward. They find the kid liquefying in the fucking tub, and then gets a grab at the ankle. Good jump scare, by the way. Good opportunity for it. I saw it coming, but also a good jump scare. Fucking feels something on his ankle, looks down, and it's the last kid that you see get kidnapped. And he's like starving to death. Like, this guy's had him down there for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking help me. They fucking get him out of there. Dude never comes home. I'm assuming he was going to get another motherfucker. Call the cops, show him the videotape. Bring me this fucking piece of shit, you know, the sheriff or whatever. Of course, they can't find him. And that's where the movie guy was like a little fucking like, all right, guys, y'all were trying to get strangled with cordless phones at this point, you know. But I still went with it. And that's the greatest part, when they're fucking in there and y'all are safe now. Your son's a hero. And the dad, who called his son a fucking liar the entire time, is like, he just does this look, bro. You gotta pull it up on YouTube or something, man. Like, he's just standing behind his son, like, fucking was right. They're riding home, and they're like, son, we are so fucking sorry. Yeah, at that moment, if I was that kid in that police station, fuck you, dad. Fuck you, mom. Told you he was a fucking serial killer. Y'all kiss my ass.
Yeah,
you're
right.
welcome. I saved one person.
I saved myself.
Yeah. This dude murdered, what, like 15 kids and like a couple parents because they were just there. But Yeah, so they're at home. The fat kid's like, "Can I spend the night?" Of course you can, bro. I'm not ever gonna be alone again because we don't know
Definitely.
where this fucking guy is. Dad's like, "Don't you worry, you're safe now." Motherfuckers hide in the attic
The attic of their fucking house. Yeah.
of their house. Which, by the way, like even in 1980 something, a serial killer, a confirmed serial killer, is on the loose. How are you not checking every inch of your fucking home?
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna come back for the kid. He's not gonna come back for revenge. He's got nothing to lose now. He's already proven he'll murder children.
Yeah. I'm surprised the cops weren't like, don't go in there. Let us check it first.
How is there not 20 cops chilled outside the house, in the house, whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
There weren't cops outside?
No, they were across the street. But we're talking. This is
Okay.
fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Almost
Yeah.
like I think it says 12:15 on the fucking alarm clock, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, dude, just fucking the ladder drops down. I'm like, oh fuck, nobody
shit,
looked in
like-
the attic, bro. Like, are you kidding me? How big's your attic? Is it just like a crawl space? That's where the air conditioner is? No, you could fucking live up there. Don't check that at all. Nothing up there but fucking grandma's old Chesterfield. And like, are you shitting me? But anyways, once again, I'm still going with it. I understand it's a thriller.
Yeah.
It's, you know, the killer has to clash with the hero eventually, right? Kidnaps the fucking fat kid and him. They take him out in the woods. Fucking, they're tied up, but not really tied up. They get loose, and then he's fucking with them, chasing them through. Well, the fat kid twists his ankle or some shit. He's fucking already,
Like you do.
he's already getting killed. You know what I mean?
Fat kid never makes a
No. We would have been dead too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
zombie land.
But yeah. Cardio.
You're
for
right.
real. Zombieland 2 was amazing. You gotta go
I
see
still
that.
haven't seen
You
it.
gotta go see that shit, bro.
We were supposed to in Chicago, but we ended up just hanging out.
I liked it just as much, if not more, than the first one.
Oh my god, let me tell you. Side note.
Yeah.
So we were in Chicago and we're hanging out with her friend at his place, which
Right.
was fine. And he's like, "Here you go, find something to watch." There's this movie called Layer Cake that I've been dying to watch.
Oh, yeah,
Found
yeah,
out
yeah.
it was on like Netflix or something. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
I go to like watch it and fall asleep.
Yeah.
He sits and watches the whole thing. I wake up after it's over. He's like, "That was a good movie." It's like, I'm glad one of us got to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the one with James Bond in it, right?
Yep.
Daniel Craig. Yeah, he's a
Mhm.
drug dealer. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Have you?
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
It's good.
So I look up these like
I
psychological.
like British movies for some fucking reason, man.
They're
British
great.
gangster movies, I fuck with them.
Yeah, they're great.
Like fucking, it reminded me of like Snatch, kind of.
That's
That's
what I
why
was
I
gonna
liked it.
say. But I look up these like lists of like psychological thrillers or whatever, and for some reason, Layer Cake keeps propping up.
Yeah, because the guy's struggling. Like, he doesn't want to be doing that shit, but at the same time, like, he's slowly getting more and more into it. Like,
I see. I got to rewatch it. Anyway,
but yeah, so he kidnaps him, takes him out in the woods. The fat kid trips, breaks his shit. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to draw him towards me because I'm the one he wants, and your fat ass will still get away somehow. We have no idea. They tried running to like 3 different areas. It's the water. Which, by the way, if this place is an island, if that's canal, river, whatever, I'm taking my chances in the motherfucking water
Yeah.
over dry land. Like, fuck it, dude.
definitely.
You gonna swim after me? I got a head start on your ass. I will Michael Phelps this shit as fast as my fucking body will take me. I may fucking run out of gas out in the middle of the fucking water, but let me say, you're gonna have to earn that kill, motherfucker. Like, unless you got a fucking boat ready to.
Yeah, it's funny how water kind of just cripples.
Yeah, like people like fuck if only we weren't 30 and knew how to swim. Like, that's why that great ass fucking Geico commercial. Like, why can't we just get in the running car? Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws. Like,
Yeah.
that's how they do that shit in the movies. But that there was a little bit of that going on in this. But anyways, so he cuts the fucking kid's Achilles and he's like, "Stay there, motherfucker." Then the fat kid gets back to the car, and I'm assuming he was thinking, "I'm just gonna hop in this car where there's gonna be keys, and I'm gonna drive out of here." But he fucking Ray Lewis fucking crackbacks him at the car, takes him down, and then cuts the fucking guy's throat, dude.
Yeah.
Felt bad for that kid, man.
That like took me by surprise. That's where the moment where I'm like, shit, this movie's real.
Right? And he's got like a single mom, and she's like fucking drinking herself to death and working all these hours. Yeah, your mom just pulled 36-hour shifts. She's probably sleeping it off. Let's take the car. Little things that makes this kid's life fucking shitty already, and he
Yeah.
gets fucking murdered. And then he gives him, I guess, like a good 20 minutes because he drags himself through the fucking woods back to the cop car where they were at, finds his best friend murdered,
Yeah.
and then the dude fucking gets him, and he's just fucking head to head with him and just having the realest fucking conversation I would imagine ever. And he's just like, I want to kill you so fucking bad, but you ruined my fucking life. I had it made. I was killing who I wanted. I was covering it up. I was getting away with it. And your fucking curiosity just fucking couldn't let it go.
Yeah. You ruined my life.
So now I'm going to ruin yours. And he's like, I want you to look over your shoulder every day for the rest of your life.
Because I'm going to come for you.
Because I'm going to come back. And I can't wait till that day. And it was just the fucking most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
Like, he's saying it to this kid. And then this kid just goes on about living life, dude. Like, he's fucking on his bike route. Once again, and he notices that, like, the cool kid's parents are divorced and they're tearing down the treehouse. We're getting older, guys. My girlfriend, I'm assuming she's moving away. That was super sad, too. Like, she's just in the back of the car, like, bye forever. Which she was a real fucking tease, too. I want to throw that. She was the babysitter, like, oh, you're cute, but I would never, and then there's instances where it's like, oh, I might give you a little some. And then I'm leaving forever. You didn't even get a fucking kiss out of the deal.
Hey, it happens.
You saved our lives. Yeah, whatever, but I don't know. All in all, at a rating, man, 1 to 10, dude, I give it a 7.1.
That's pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I would watch it again.
So
it's a good thriller movie.
So before we hit record, I told you I came up with a rating system. I was at work and I was thinking, because you keep fucking hassling me about this
man,
fucking
I feel like
system.
you should give a letter or fucking something, a thumb up the ass, something.
So I'm Greg, the local metalhead.
Greg, your local metalhead.
So I came up with a metal rating system. It's personalized to me. So I went 1 through 10 of bands.
Okay. I don't know
One
if
being
where this is going.
1 being the best.
Okay.
And then 10 being the worst. Like, I fucking hated it.
So, like, 10's like Backstreet Boys or like...
I know, they're all metal bands.
Oh, they're all metal bands, so I'm not going to know who the fuck they are
Nope,
either.
that's what's funny, is most people aren't. They're obscure metal bands.
So
like,
now I got to Google shit.
You might recognize some of them, but...
Okay. So what do you give this movie? 1 to 10. The first official Greg, your local metalhead metal review. Movie review.
I'm giving it a Psychroptic.
A Psychroptic?
Yeah.
And what number is it?
It's basically the same as yours.
It's a 7? Okay. So it's a shitty... Yeah, but yours is different. You said 1 was the best.
Yeah, so it's like a 3. But if you like reverse...
So you didn't like the movie.
What? 1 is the best and it's a 3. 1 is like...
You said a 7. So now I'm already confused, bro. You said 10 was the shittiest. So a 1 would be the shittiest.
No, your
Right?
Your 7 is my 3.
Okay. So you loved it that much. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not my favorite movie,
What's
but I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. I loved a lot of stuff.
So would you say it's in the top 10 then? Like, the movies?
Top 10 favorite movies?
Yeah.
No, that's 1. Those kind of movies are reserved for like 1s.
Okay, I got you. I'm fucking with you now. So top 50.
So you want me to go over my list because I'm pretty proud of it?
Yeah, go for it, dude. Sorry.
Fuck it. I was going to leave it obscure and have people like try to figure it out later, but that's too much work and I know nobody really cares. So number 1 is Iron Maiden.
That's your favorite band?
It's not my favorite band. I mean, yeah, it is. I really, really like Iron Maiden. I think they've done tremendous things over their career, but I feel like they're the best like metal band.
I don't really listen to them.
Yeah.
But,
you know who they are,
Great
though.
album covers. Yeah, great album covers.
I think
The
they're
Skull
just-
guy, he's hilarious.
They're great musicians. They're great songwriters. They're like all around just a great band, like some of the best.
I know that they're British, right?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
They were the first like British metal rather. Bolt Thrower, one of my favorite bands.
That's number 2, yeah.
Yep.
I've heard you mention them.
Psychroptic, number 3.
Never heard of them.
I know. And now this is where we start getting like really obscure. I put Fentrol as number 4.
No idea.
They're troll metal. Like,
Fuck you. Really?
put them as number
Troll
4
metal.
because they're fun and I enjoy them, but they're not my favorite band.
Is
So
it
that's
like
why they're
Gwar
number
type shit? Like,
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Number 5 is Amon Amarth because do you know who
I
Amon
feel like
Amarth?
I've heard of them.
You've probably heard one of their songs. They are kind of like the most middle of the road bands you'll ever come across. Like I was talking
I
to a
might
guy.
have even seen them. I don't even know, dude.
Probably.
I
They're,
went to a couple metal festivals and I don't know who the fuck any of them
did
were.
you see a big Viking ship?
Probably.
That's
yeah,
them.
that sounds
That's Amon
familiar.
Amarth.
Yeah. I think I've seen them. I think I saw them at Rob Zombie Fest.
Hmm. But they're just so like they're good, but middle of the road.
Okay.
Number 6 is Bathory, which
Yeah.
is a black metal band, which it's on my lower of the list. Like they're not a bad band, but it's not for me. Like
Okay.
it's not my cup of tea. In Flames. You don't know who In Flames is?
I
So In
feel like I
Flames.
should have heard that, but I don't.
In Flames back in the day was my favorite band of all time. I owned all of their fucking shirts, all their CDs. And then a few of the members started leaving the band, and they are the worst thing I've ever heard now. They are just a carbon copy of what they used to be.
All the talent left, huh?
And I fucking hate them now with a passion.
It happens.
So that's why they're so,
That's why they're 7.
yeah,
Okay. So your 7's not a good thing. Gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
Number
8.
Is Dragon Force.
Isn't that a shitty movie?
Probably, but Dragon Force is a silly, silly band. Like musically, they're talented. Like they fucking kill it on their instruments, but they are so ridiculous and so over the top that it's just cheesy.
Okay.
Like I don't like it anymore. Like it was not nostalgia. What do you call it?
Hmm.
Sticky kind of thing.
Okay. Like a
Any-
gimmick.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Their sound is gimmicky.
Okay.
And it's just like a cartoon, but with noise.
All right.
And number 9 is Cradle of Filth.
Oh, I know who they are.
Yeah. Fucking hate Cradle of Filth. And I hate how popular they are.
It's not for me.
Yeah. And I don't know. They're not my thing. And then number 10 is Slayer.
Well, you're going to piss some people off with that one.
Because I fucking hate Slayer.
I'm not like a huge Slayer fan by any means. I think I only know like 2 songs they've ever done.
Yeah.
But like, I know people love fucking Slayer.
Yeah, people love fucking Slayer, and I hate it. I hate how popular they are. I hate the singer.
That'll get us more listeners, man. Start trashing shit people love.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to keep this on the underground, saying I fucking hate Slayer.
Yeah, we don't need sponsors. Fuck that. That's stupid. Who wants to make money?
Yeah, we already aren't known, so let's make it worse.
Fuck Slayer. Fuck them.
No,
Who's
it's
Scary
kinda,
King?
it's kind of a sword I died by kind of thing.
Well, that's
Like
the only person in the band I know, so
I've always hated Slayer, so
you're not the
I'm gonna
only
stick
person
by
who
it.
feels like that, I'm sure.
yeah.
True metalheads.
So
Probably
you got
not.
your fucking
You got a rating system,
got a
man. I'm
fucking
proud of
rating
you, dude.
system.
It's different. It's you. I like it, man. I'm glad you picked something, dude.
yeah,
Because now it's got some substance. You're not just gonna
and get off my fucking dick.
Oh God.
But I fucking love this movie though. Like
It was
I was
good.
really really surprised
good.
at how much I liked it.
2 in a row, bro. 2 in a row. Good picks, man.
I'm excited about this like next couple of movies that I'm giving you because
Yeah.
next I'm giving you The Gift,
The Gift, yeah, I
which
got that.
has another ending that
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Well, I fuck with Jason Bateman, so I'm hoping I hope the trend keeps going.
This is it's Joel Edgerton's directorial debut.
You know, I just watched a movie with him in it the other day that was fucking amazing.
Hmm.
The King on Netflix. Great fucking job in that one.
Dude, he's so good.
He
Like
is a great actor. I liked him in Bright, man. I know you shit on Bright, but I liked him in it.
I just hate how fucking heavy-handed it is. Like
He's good in Exodus too, man. Gods and Kings. He's
Yeah.
good in that. He plays a great pharaoh in that one.
I don't give a shit about that stuff.
I mean, they whitewashed it completely, but he did a great job.
Don't they usually
but
though?
He did a great job, in my opinion.
No, Joel Edgerton is amazing.
Good actor.
I think he's a great actor. Underrated. Underappreciated.
I go that far. I go that far on it. Yeah, but yeah, man, it was a good movie.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you
I
enjoyed
would,
it.
I would
actually.
buy it for $1. You know what I mean?
Buy it for $1.
Well, you know me, bro. I don't pay top dollar for movies anymore.
Yeah,
unless
$1
they're
is
like
actually pretty good.
unless they're like a Marvel or something. I'm not paying money for it anymore. Something on Blu-ray that I have to have, I'll spend the money.
I got it on Blu-ray too, which it was only like wasn't very much at all.
I'm sure you got it for about $5-6.
Yeah,
As long as it's not like a tentpole action movie, like where the budget's like fucking $100 million,
hmm
you're not gonna pay over $20 for it.
yeah. I
If you
just
do, you're stupid.
true. I just purchased Happy Nope, that's not it. Death Party, Murder Party,
Yeah.
the one that I was telling you about. Remember that movie Green Room that I made you watch a while back?
Yeah.
They this is their like first movie that they did, Murder Party.
Okay.
I watched it and I really, really liked it, so I bought it for you to watch.
All right.
And to just have.
Okay.
I just spilled whiskey all over myself.
That's a party foul.
God damn it.
Dog will be drinking it off you later. Licking it off your fucking shirt.
So you dressed up for the next movie. I'm actually pretty impressed
with
with this.
Man. Yeah. Celtic Pride. I felt like it was
Celtic Pride.
it was good. It was good. You know.
I know nothing about sports, so
That's why I was. That's why I was gonna bring up in the next one because I know you're not a big sports guy, but I was hoping that the comedy in the movie would pull you through, that you would enjoy it.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out.
See you next time, I guess.
All right, later.
Later.